Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 28th September 2022. In my last two episodes, we have been talking about the case history of a very common man called SP alias Squire Peck. Today, in this episode, in this particular video, we shall talk about the third and probably the final part of this case history. By now, we all know that SP always thought that he had come into this world for a purpose. He had turned into a bookworm and had qualified as an accountant, and he was working as an accountant. He was a very voracious leader, and probably this could have been his purpose, but this guy had a nagging doubt that his purpose had not yet been revealed to him. Before we go into it, let us touch a subject called astrology. In astrology, the seventh and eighth year of a human living entity are considered to be very important in the sense that major turns take place in the life of a human living entity during the seventh and eighth or multiples of seventh and eighth years. So first change happened to SP in the seventh year and the second in the eighth year, but we will not delve on it now. The thing is that there is also a term in astrology which says that a person takes several births in his lifetime. The first is when he or she is born. The second is at the age of 28, that is 7 into 4, 28. And the third is at the age of 56, that is 8 into 7, 56. SP was born on 1956. In the year 1986 or so, or 85, at the age of 25, he was 28, he was reborn the first time. At the age of 35, that is 7 into 5, he turned into spiritualism. At the age of 48, he got a job in a channel. At the age of 49, for the first time, he came to know his true purpose in life. He got an opportunity to translate a TV serial for that channel into Hindi from Tamil. This guy realized that he had all the time tried to be a writer. He succeeded in translating it, but at the age of 49, that is 7 or 49, he got his first stroke. At the age of 52nd, 56, he celebrated his second rebirth. 56 is 8 into 7, that is 56. His father died on 18th November 2014, that is 3 days after his 56th birthday. On 14th March 2015, SP got his first very severe stroke at the age of 56 going 57. The stroke was so severe that his right side was totally paralyzed. That is, he could not use his right hand. As a result of which he had to use his left hand. Kindly remember that when this guy was born, he was born a left-hander, but his grandmother had forced him to be a right-hander. Now, after the stroke, he had come back to trying to use his left hand after 56 years. After a few teething troubles, this guy, within 7 years, wrote and published 35 booklets of fiction, spiritualism, and assorted subjects, started a website in his late father's name, which was www.trsvnectar-spirituality.com, and he marketed his books through this website. At the same time, he also began a blog in YouTube called Haribol TRSV, which was the initial of his late father, Nectar, that is Haribol TRSV Nectar, which is the blog in which I, TSV Raghavan, alias SP, that is square spec, I'm talking to you. I was the person who had been born as a left-hander but was forced to become a right-hander, and so I could not achieve anything for the first 56 years of my life. But once after the stroke, I turned a left-hander. I wrote 35 books, published them, started a website in my father's name, that was www.trsvaradan1929-simplesite-com.com, and a vlog in his father's initials, that is Haribol TRSV Nectar. It is in that vlog, in one of the videos, that SP Squarepeg alias TSV Raghavan is speaking to you right now. However, this is not all. Something has happened in TSV Raghavan's life which he would like to mention here. It is that on 7th March 2015, another gentleman with his own name, T.S.V. Raghavan, died in Chennai, and on 14th March 2015, T.S.V. Raghavan, that is me, got a stroke which left me paralyzed. Actually, during my stroke, I had remained in coma for 3 days, and my elder brother had signed my death certificate. But astonishingly, for the doctors and my family and myself, I came back alive and nobody knew how. And then I turned left hander and I wrote these books, made this website and this vlog. The only thing which I don't have any way to know is that probably that Mr. T.S.V. Raghavan, who I hardly knew and who had died on 7th March 2015, was probably a left-hander, and something happened as a result of which my right side got paralyzed and I began using my left side. This particular stroke could have resulted in my left side being paralyzed and my right side being steady, but it did not happen so. And another thing is that during my research on stroke, I found that a person who is forced to be a right hander but was born a left hander, or a person who was born a right hander was forced to become a left hander, suffers from severe brain damage right from his or her childhood. I wanted to share all these things to you to it and then come up with your own conclusions, opinions, ideas, thoughts, etc. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, let me say good morning for today.